Hey, how's it going? My name's Derek. I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Smok Kear, well, hopefully quick, we never know. Smok Kear Beginners kit, though, from ElectronicStix.com or ElectronicStix retail stores. They have 3 locations in Utah, one in Murray, one in Ogden, and one in Provo, I think. Yeah. Pretty cool place to go to. They have a really knowledgeable staff, a large selection of different products that you can get anywhere from the 7-Eleven style kits with the preloaded cartridges and the cigarette style batteries, all the way up to $600 specialty e-cig batteries and whatnot. So pretty cool place to go to, really good staff. They'll get you hooked up with what you want, and they know what they're talking about. The Smok Kear comes in the box with a mini Vivi Nova tank, holds 2 milliliters of liquid at a time. You can get it in 5 different colors: green, orange, pink, purple, and blue. All really good looking colors. Nice to look at. The tank itself is a dual coil, it's a top coil dual wick. Sorry. And it does pretty good. It performs well. The wicks aren't the most absorbent. When you get down to about a milliliter of liquid, you're going to want to twirl or just kind of flip it upside down, make sure the wicks are staying wet up by the coil, because if you don't, you'll run into the issues of burning up the coil and burning up the wick. It's not fun. It gets black in there, tastes funny, it doesn't pull as much liquid anymore. You'll end up wanting to replace it really quick. The battery is a 650 mAh pass-through. Pass-through means that it's capable of still letting you vape while it's charging. You just unscrew the bottom, has a mini USB port and a red LED indicator light underneath the plastic cover that will turn on, showing that it's charging, and you can just go ahead and keep smoking. The battery itself, also, it's a button system. You have to hold the button down while you're inhaling. That's what makes it heat up. And you can actually turn that off, though, so that nobody can smoke, or you can't accidentally press it by pressing it 5 times rapidly within 2 seconds. Turns it off. No vapor. Holding it down right now and it's not turning on. Press it 5 more times, though. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. Probably wasn't pressing it right, or maybe I held it down twice on one of the things. Anyways, but unlocked it again. And then you can just vape. So it's a decent system. In the box, the 2 cords you get are ones for unscrewing the tank completely, and then you can just screw it into here and you charge it, and when you plug it in through this, it's got one little LED light on it that indicates that it's charging. It's orange or red while it's charging, and then if it was fully charged, it would turn green. You can do that if you don't want to vape while it's charging, like if you're going to plug it in at night while you're sleeping or whatever. Or you have the option with the USB cord that they send it with to go ahead and do the pass-through. They also include this wall charger for when you want to charge it using this one. It doesn't have enough power to use the pass-through system. You can probably find a different wall adapter that would power it, but you're not going to get that out of this. This is my first tank system. Before this, I only used cartridge-based systems like the ones you get at 7-Eleven. I gotta say, this is much better. You'll be a lot happier. A lot of people will say that, these are messier and everything like that. I think it's came a long way. Really, all you have to do to fill up the tank is unscrew the top. It's diamond gripped, so it just screws off really easily, good traction, and you just pull it off. And then if I was going to fill it, I'm not going to, I'm pretty much full, so but I would you just screw that off, and then you can just drip the liquid out of the container right into the tank, and you would fill it to the 2 milliliter point, just like that. No big problems at all there. It also features drip tips are changeable. That's pretty much standard, but this does use the normal size drip tips. If this is your first kit, which they're assuming it is, if it's a beginner's kit, you know, these are good things to know. And it's just a really simple system. The bottom, since the tank does come apart completely, you have to be careful. There's also diamond grips at the bottom because you can screw the green or whatever color tank completely off. It's just a tube that screws into both sides. And the reason why you'd want to do that is when you're you would screw the bottom off so that you could get access to where you screw the where you would screw the wicks and the coil into the tank in there. Because when you, say, change the flavors or anything like that, you're not going to want the old juice still inside your system, and so you're going to want to rinse out the wick. I would suggest buying 1 or 2, you know, spare wicks at the time of purchase, because when you switch flavors and everything, you're going to rinse, and then you're not going to want to put this right back into your system. It's going to have water in it, and it's going to be damp. And for one, that's going to make it so that it doesn't pull the vapor or the e-liquid into the wick very well. And plus, you just don't want to get liquid in your system. You want to avoid getting water, well, not liquid, but yeah, water. You're going to want to avoid getting water inside your e-cig at all costs. So just pick up a couple of spares. Plus, if you do end up burning the wick, it's going to be better if you have one on hand rather than, you know, having to drop everything or whatever to go back and get a new one. Kind of inconvenient. It is a good system though. For $25, I mean, I don't think you could find a better one really. I've seen people get $30 kits that have a slim tank, slim Vivinova, and you know, it's comparable, but they don't have the pass-through. That's one big thing that kind of sets this one apart from its counterparts. So that's a very convenient feature that you won't find very often with your more affordable starter kits. Usually they'll have 2 batteries. Like if you buy a Joytech or something like that, they'll have the spare battery, and then you have to switch the tank over and everything else, and plus they're more expensive because you have the the 2 different batteries. They're like about $40 to $50 usually, so good price. And also, if this is your first kit or you're in the market for your first kit, you might want to know ElectronicStix also offers a really good quality, high caliber is the brand name, high caliber e-liquid. They have a large catalog of different flavors. They have pretty much something for everyone. I've tried 3 different flavors from them so far. I've tried blue raspberry, Irish cream, and the other one was like a tropical frost, I think. That tasted sort of like bubble gum and a mint. So not the best flavor in my opinion, but the good thing about it was every flavor I've ever gotten from them, it's quality flavor. You're not disappointed with the results, even if you don't like the actual flavor. And the price point, it's 10 milliliters, will run you $6.50. It's a really good price, in my opinion. You could get a 30 milliliter bottle of it for $18, so you save $1.50 that way. If there's one flavor you really like, you know, you want to get a little more of it, might as well that way, because then you save a little bit of money. Who doesn't like doing that? A lot of people get into doing this because they want to save money, and cigarettes are expensive, you know. So, or they did the cartridge things and they got tired of spending so much money on cartridges. So, little side note: you can actually get a 450 milliliter bottle now of high caliber as well for $150, and then you're only paying $3 per 10 milliliters. So if you really, really like a flavor, that option's there. One thing though to know if you're new to it is not all e-liquids are created equal. You want to be aware of what you're buying. I've also got a bottle of, it's called Gourmet Vapor. It's another company that's available around here at a local smoke shop, and 10 milliliters of it costs $10. This flavor is supposed to be Red Bull. I don't think there is a flavor you could identify this with. It just doesn't taste like anything that I could describe, I guess. It's not really, it doesn't have energy drink flavor at all. It's a very dull flavor. I mean, it's still, you know, the vaping quality of it is good, but the flavor wasn't there. And $10 for a 10 milliliter bottle of this versus $6.50 for something that's actually going to be what you were expecting, you can see, you know, how that's kind of not very good. So just know. And high caliber, like I said, from ElectronicStix, I mean, it's a good flavor. You won't be disappointed with anything you get from them unless you just don't like the flavor itself. So, in closing, I just want to say, you know, ElectronicStix, good company. Go ahead and check them out. If you live in the Utah area, go into a store, hang out, have them set you up with what you want. They have a really good staff. They'll know what to do. They'll get you set up with something nice. Their website's also very good, really good catalog of different things that you can get from them. Anything from customizations to, you know, just standard starter kits, do-it-yourself parts to pre-made coils and wicks and stuff like that. So check them out. Also, if you like them on Facebook or Twitter, they are always doing different giveaways and stuff like that, and letting you know what's going on as far as maybe for instance, High Caliber over the weekend was at a couple, I mean, was going to each of their stores on a separate day of the week and giving out samples to customers that showed up. So, you know, they're just a really good company. You can't go wrong doing business with them. So go ahead and check them out. I hope you like this. It's the Smok Kear kit, $25 at ElectronicStix. Definitely check this out if it's something you've been wanting to get into and just haven't found the right price point yet. Thanks, hope you liked it.